Guys, we know at this point what semen retention is, and if you don't know, you should know what it is. Let me just tersely break it down for you guys. Semen retention is the act of being celibate, the act of saving all of your energy, withholding from sex, withholding from thinking about sex in order to save your vital energy, in order to reinforce and improve your mental energy, the mental functions due to an influx of mental energy, and your bodily functions due to the influx of vital energy. This is what semen retention does. And of course, it amplifies your aura and allows you to go into the higher tunnel of the fate that was preordained to you by the monad. All in all, semen retention is incredibly powerful. But between the starting of semen retention and, being on your state in the practice, whatever number of the day or the streak that you may be on, and concluding with rejoining the monad or doing whatever the monad has preordained for you, there is a utilization, there is a necessity of the utilization of the power that you are accumulating due to the practice of semen retention. So what is it, right? In addition to the mental energy that you get, in addition to the influx of physical power and prowess that you gain when you're on this practice, is there something else that one can obtain when going on this practice? Today, I am going to talk about creative energy and all of its function and how to harness this power in your body when you're on the practice of semen retention. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get right into it. Creative energy. What exactly is creative energy, right? This structure behind me, the idea of the LED lights to go up and down alongside this structure, the idea of the urban planning behind this boardwalk, behind the construction of the various policies, the various branches of government that is utilized even to this day in various nations all around the world. The idea of creating companies, sort of moderating families. This is all a utilization of the creative energy, right? At this point in time, we are in a very, very calm age where we don't necessarily need to utilize our creative energies or powers. We just simply have to sit on the backs and use the effort that has been done by the people before us, the forefathers, that have utilized, harnessed, and properly utilized and broadcasted their creative energies in order to create the comfortable world that we enjoy today. Horrible, horrible. And of course, things must not stay stagnant. The world needs to be in a perpetual state, or is in a perpetual state of evolution. Evolution in an objectively good sense. We are not strangers to the things that are happening of this world, which is a perversion of the energies in the body, the validation of masturbation, the validation of recreational use of drugs, alcohol, and smoking, right? Cigarettes. These are all a natural state of the destitution, the scarcity, the lack, right, of sexual energy that needs to be saved and harnessed in order for it to transmute into creative energy, so we can bring down the proper policies for the proper acceleration of this age and of this world. Of course, now we're going to relate it to semen retention, because we know that when we are celibate, we become masters, juggernauts of this creative energy that is not necessarily using this newfound energy to chase women, to consistently dump your into, right? That is a waste of the energy and is a complete curse to the monad that's created you for a purpose. I said in my previous videos that we are all preordained with two paths, right? They're the paths of the lower. You can enjoy the things of this world because you have been subject to the world. You can enjoy going up and down slides, going to and from work, having sex, not having sex, being angry, not being angry, exercising your anger in a physical way. All of those things are the lower plane, and then you get reborn into this world, continuing the same thing perpetually, right? As the Buddhists say, you're in the cycle of samsara. Or there's the higher plane where you are utilizing your sexual energy in a higher way, in a powerful way, as the saints, as the ascetics did of the past, and you are making this world a better place with the broadcast of your powerful, pure energy. This path falls in line with the proper usage of your creative energy and the creative function. There are many, many juggernauts of the past that have I've ushered in these new ways of thinking, these new ways of existence, these new ways of being, due to the utilization of their sexual energies, because they decided not to use it or squander it, We have John Locke. We have Benjamin Franklin. We have Tom Ford. We have Nikola Tesla. We have Isaac Newton. We have Leonardo da Vinci. We have all of these souls that have brought all of these great systems to this existence due to the saving of their sexual essence and the utilization of that creative energy that came about from transmutation of that sexual essence. This is what we must do as individuals on semen retention. Even if you don't aim for doing that, the mere act of saving your energy, the mere act of not succumbing to the wiles of the world, the tempting nature of the devil, the tempting nature of Mara, right, and the agents, the various agents that they act through therein and throughout. When you're rejecting those things, you will automatically transmute your sexual energy into creative energy, and then you will think of things to do that are objectively good for this world. As a young individual, as young men, as men in general, I don't know if I'm talking to mostly young men on the channel, I don't know if I'm talking to men my age, whatever. But when you are living in the world, trying to find the pleasures of the world, starting families, having sex just to have sex, drinking things with an excessive amount of sugar, eating things that are just pleasurable to the tongue but horrible for the body, continuously seeking pleasure, continuously seeking to have fun in this world, drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, doing drugs, you are binding yourself to this world, therefore not being able to utilize your sexual energy that is locked within your DNA. There is no one that is elect in this world. There's no one elect by the monad in order to do something monumentally special for this planet. There is no one elect. All individuals have within themselves the power to do great things for this world. No one is more special than the other. Of course, I'm talking about men. This is going to be a very controversial statement, but here goes. Women are not capable of utilizing the creative energy in a proper function for this world. Full stop. There is nothing that the woman can accumulate in order to do things for this world. In this world, we can name powerhouses that have brought very, very powerful functions to this world. The iPhone, which is essentially the Library of Alexandria in your hands. Everything that Plato spoke about, everything that Jesus spoke about, even in the apocryphal text, all of Krishna's incarnations can be gleaned from this device. Who created this device? Steve Jobs, the man that was also on semen retention. Guys, I'm telling you that there is no way a woman can harness the creative energy. This act and responsibility falls upon the shoulders of us men living in this contemporary age and in the times to come. There is no way that they will be able, the other sex will be able to utilize this. Let's name someone else. Even though Mark Zuckerberg did steal the idea for Facebook, he has brought it to new heights. The heights of which many other social media applications have copied in order to have their own successes. What's his name? Evan, the guy that created Snapchat. We have the various people that created C+, the person that created C+. The people that implement these politics upon the world, they were all used and done, well, were all done and created by men that saved their sexual force in order to bring goodness to this world, objective good. We must do the same because we are in the mire of the destruction of the low points of this reality. Sex is reigning supreme. Destroying the body due to drugs and alcohol reigns supreme. This is what's important. This is what's hallowed, and this is what the people revel in. What we must do, individuals on semen retention, stay the course. If you're not on semen retention, go on semen retention and understand the flowing of the energy through you and understand the changing of your mind towards creative things. What is essentially creative energy, right? Of course, besides the description of it, which is just transmutated, molded, and transformed sexual energy, which is accumulated and reinforced in the body, right? For another purpose, whether it be painting, whether it be finding out how water works, whatever. Creative energy, basically, to be creative, is an amalgam and a distortion of the things of this world. Everything that exists, right? Down to the construction of a bottle of water, down to the tall grandness of the modern day contemporary building. There are all distortions and modifications of aspects that people have retained in their subconscious and utilized and recreated with the proper utilization of their sexual energies transmuted to with creative energy. There is nothing in this world that can exist that is isolate of the in its origin source aspects of things of the world. With semen retention, our subconscious part of our mind, right, our subconscious mind retains all of these different aspects. Everything in the world has an atomic base. Everything has a microcosmic root, right? When you are living on semen retention, because the function of saving semen, the function of accumulating semen is consistently in operation in your body. That means down to what you physically ingest, food, water, air, everything, the experiences that you have, even the anger felt, the passion felt from the zealous Israelite on the street, or to the passionate domino player, down to the absolute adoration of a mother to her son. All of those experiences have a microcosmic atomic root that you ingest while you're on semen retention. And the more you retain your seed, your life force, you are retaining it, absorbing it, letting it reinforce your body, and letting it change your subconscious. So now your subconscious, even though it indirectly projects the new reality based on the reinforced aspect due to the improved subconscious because of your semen retention practice, you are also retaining forms of this world, different aspects, in order to be creative. This is what they don't tell you. You will not be taught this in schools. The parents of the old do not know this. They do not understand this. And even up until the last parts of the world, the last days of this world, the people will not understand this. Not the majority of them, at least. As individuals on semen retention, we must absorb these things of the world. Absorb it. Let the passion of the world ravage you, right? Because it can't touch your soul. It is only touching your body. Let the experiences download itself into your subconscious on a microcosmic atomic level. And then you are now pushing that out in a different form, in the form of creative energy, in the form of creative works. This is how everything was made, and this is how everything will be continued to be made. Isolate of the understanding of the process or not. This is just what it is. Gentlemen, my final message to you is this. This world is very good at telling you to go with the flow. You have to have catharsis because you have had a stressful day. You have to release stress. You have to find some way to get rid of it. I say this, gentlemen, allow yourselves to be on the practice of semen retention in complete fullness, and allow yourself to feel stress, the gravity of emotional pain and distress in this world. Allow the microcosmic root of all of those emotional aspects to enter your subconscious, but do not adjust your emotional state because of it, or else you will become like the people of this world and squander your sexual energy, therefore your creative energy. Allow the stress in the form of the microcosmic atoms enter your subconscious, and allow yourself to be creative in the fullness of the word and in the fullness of the glory of the Almighty. This is the secret. There is nothing else. Naturally, by doing so, you'll reach the higher planes of getting closer and closer to the monad. And as they say in the book of Revelation, and as they say in Buddhism, you will no longer go out, or you will no longer be reborn. You have escaped samsara. And with that being said, this is all I have to say to you guys today. If you like that kind of content, of course, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with some peers. I always say, don't let this world get you down. It's not necessarily the people directly trying to chop you down, but rather it is the forces of Mara. It is the forces of Shaitan. It is the forces of Satan, right? Shaitan is from the Islamic faith. So they're all the same being, the same vibrational state. They are trying to destroy your soul, to keep you in this place, to never create, and to maintain a sense of stagnancy. This is what they do in this place. What you must do is concentrate. Find the one-pointedness of your mind due to the stillness that the semen retention practice instills upon your very being. And then there you will find the sphere of creation, the key of this life. And you will completely blanket the world anew with objectively good creations. And always, my friends, stay radiant. I shall see you guys in the next video. Woo!